good morning, good evening, welcome. This is Wisdom Within Yoga, our online classes. I'm Courtney and today I have a 10-minute quick flow for you, something to get you energised, whether it is first thing in the morning before you go to work, whether it is even before bed and you want a quick stretch off. This class is perfect for any time of day. It is fast and it will be fun and I hope you enjoy. So when you're ready, please meet me lying down on your mat, beginning flat, with your shoulders grounded into the floor. Feel your heels resting on the ground, body long, body heavy. Beginning by taking a deep breath in, filling your lungs, side, back, front, fill the full part of your lungs. Exhaling out. When you're ready, bring your right knee into your chest. Give it a big hug and a squeeze. And then we'll take that knee over to the left side of our body. Try to anchor both of your shoulders down on the mat. Don't let that right shoulder lift and follow your knee. Big breath in here. Try and relax your waist, relax your hips. Soften into the pose. And return back to centre. You're now going to grab a hold of your foot, either your toe, your foot or your ankle, and stack your heel above your knee, drawing your knee down towards your armpit. That knee should be on the outside of your right arm, rather than the inside. But if this is too intense, feel free to bend the left knee, place your left sole on the mat to make it a bit easier. Let's release this pose, straighten out the right leg, bring your left knee into your chest. Big hug, big squeeze, big breath. On your exhale, take your left knee over to the right side of your body. Open the shoulders, open the chest. Relax, release. And flow back to centre. Grab a hold of your foot, your toe, your ankle. Stack that heel above your knee. Make sure the knee is on the outside of your left arm, not the inside. And if you want, you can bend the right knee as well to make it a little gentler on your hips and on your inner groin. One final breath. And let's release. Both legs will now straighten out. We're going to start to work our core. So if you can, you're going to lift your left leg off the ground, hover your right hand above your right thigh, and then lift your shoulders off the ground. The lower the better, the higher the easier. And then we're going to switch, so left hand up, right foot up. And then switch. You should feel your core really working now. Switch once more. And then if you can, we're going to go for both. We're going to hover here for 5 breaths. Keep going. Last one. On your exhale, release down to the mat, bring your knees into your chest and start to roll back and forth along your spine, giving a massage to your back, but only if it feels good. If it feels a bit tight, not good, you don't have to do this. And on your next rock, let's come up to seated and find yourself on your hands and knees. Aiming to be towards the back of your mat. Spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes and lift your bum up into downward facing dog. So sending your heels down, keep a gentle bend in the knees. Bum high, shoulders back. Deep breath in. And we'll bring your knees down to the mat. Keep your feet in line with your knees and sit your bum back onto your heels. Stretch your arms out. Inhale and rise onto hands and knees. Anchor your hips above your knees, but walk your hands forward until eventually you can drop your chest down to the floor and then maybe your forehead. Keeping your abdomen engaged here. You don't want your back to collapse. Keep it lifted. Keep your belly button rising up. And now we're going to flow forward on to our forearms. Drop the hips down, lift the chest off the floor. Elbows back, shoulders back, pelvis pushing down into the floor. and release down to the floor. Bring your hands just above your head with your fingertips to touch, elbows high away from the floor, engaging your back muscles. And then bring your hands down by your sides, lift into downward facing dog. Perfect, well done. Bending one knee at a time. And we're going to run through that again. So make sure you're toward the back of your mat. Bring your knees down. Sit your bum back on your heels. And relax your forehead down to the floor. On an inhale, rise onto hands and knees. Exhale, walk your hands forward into puppy pose. Have a breath here. Remember to keep your core tight. On your next in-breath, flow forward into your Sphinx. Weight onto forearms, hips down, chest high. Shoulders back, elbows back. Pelvis anchored down. On an exhale, we lower down to the mat. Bring your hands above your head. Elbows high, and maybe you can lift your feet off this time. Feet down, hands by your sides, lifting back into downward facing dog. Bending one knee at a time. And now lifting your right leg high to the sky. Step your right foot in between your hands. Left knee comes down. Make sure your right knee is above your ankle before you lift your body up, interlacing your fingers behind your back. Send your hips forward and down, and then your chest high, shoulders back, eventually lifting your head to face the ceiling. Deep, deep breaths. And release, rise up, hands lift. This time stack your spine, so tuck your tailbone, spine nice and long, hips lifted. And we'll take that left hand down to the mat. Reach the right hand to the sky into your low lunge twist. Big breath here. And as you exhale, take that right hand down, step it back, downward facing dog. Well done. We'll do that on the other side now. So let's lift the left leg to the sky, step our left foot in between our hands, take your time. Right knee down. Check your knees above the ankle before you rise up with the body. Send the hips forward and down, hands behind your back. Lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, and maybe you want to drop your head back. That's just an option. Just as long as you can still breathe. Great, lift your chest up, hands up. This time try and get a straight spine so your tailbone will scoop under. You'll draw your left hip, your left thigh back into the hip socket. Nice and strong. And we'll take the right hand down, left hand to the sky, into a twist. Big breath in. Exhale, left hand down, step it back, downward facing dog. Well done. So now we're going to up that, take it up a level. Reach your right leg to the sky, bend your right knee, point your right knee to the ceiling, as if you're opening your hip, stretching your belly. And then we'll step the right foot in between our hands. Coming into a high lunge this time. So again, make sure your knee's above the ankle before you rise up. Send your hips forward and down, lift your chest to the sky, squeeze the shoulder blades. Arch your back. And let's rise up with the hands. Stacking the spine this time, so have a slight bend in the back knee. Engage your core, hug everything in. And we'll go for that easy twist. So left hand down, right hand to the sky. Keep hugging that right knee close to your body. Perfect, return to high lunge. Drop the sole of the back foot down, straighten the front leg, hands out at shoulder height. You're now going to reach forward beyond that right foot, Take your right hand down onto the right shin, left hand to the sky. Turn your chest to face the ceiling. Deep breaths here in your triangle. And let's bend into that right knee, rise the body up. Take left hand down, right hand to the sky. Side bend to the back of your room. Reverse warrior. Maybe lift your head up and back to look at your hand. Come back to your warrior two. Hands down to the floor, step it back, downward facing dog. Option to stay here, or we'll take a vinyasa. Inhale into plank. Exhale, take your chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, bring that left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, point the knee to the ceiling to open your hip. And let's step the left foot in between the hands, coming into high lunge. Clasping your hands behind your back, squeezing the shoulder blades together, lift your chest. Maybe drop your head back, maybe not. Pick what's right for you. Perfect. Let's take our hands to the sky. Gently bend into the back knee so your spine is long. Have a deep breath here. And we'll take our right hand down to the floor, left hand to the ceiling. Twisting your waist, twisting your body, but keeping that left knee close to your body. On an inhale, rise to the sky. Lift everything up. We're going to drop the right foot down. Open our hands out to shoulder height, straighten the left leg. Now reach forward beyond that left foot and then take your hand down, maybe onto your shin or onto the floor. Straighten, twist your waist towards the sky. Lift that right hand straight up to the ceiling. One more deep breath. Use your inhale to rise up. Bend that left knee. Drop your right hand down onto the back leg. Lift the left hand to the sky. And start to side bend to the back of your room. And then maybe you can turn your head to look at that upper hand. Keep bending into that left knee as well. Don't let it follow you to the back of the room. Well done, come back to centre. Cartwheel your hands down to the floor. Step it back, downward facing dog. Option to come down onto your knees and have a rest. Or we'll do one more flow. Inhale to plank. Exhale, take your chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Excellent, well done. So now everyone, knees down. Let your big toes touch, have a rest in child's pose. Place your hands anywhere you like. Give your arms a rest. We're going to start to cool down now. We don't want to start our day with all this adrenaline pumping. So after a couple of breaths, make sure they're nice and deep. Try and fill your lungs. Front, back, sides, bottom, all of your lungs. And when you feel your breath is steady, you're going to meet me on your bum, sitting on your mat with your legs crossed. And we're going to place our right hand down by our right side, reach the left hand to the sky, and then start to side bend to the right. Again, keep your chest lifted, don't let it collapse towards the floor. Keep twisting, keep lengthening. Deep breaths. And flow it back to centre. We'll swap to the other side, left hand down, bend into that left elbow, side bend, and then twist the waist. Maybe you want to look up, maybe you want to look down. Inhale and float back to centre. Right hand down, left hand up, side bend once more. Rise it up, big deep breath. Let it out as you bend. Well done. Come back to centre. We're going to take our legs nice and wide. Sit on the sit bones, nice and tall. Lift your hands to the sky, big breath in. As you exhale, reach forward, plant your hands on the floor. Doesn't matter how low you get, the only thing you want to take your awareness to is keeping your chest lifted rather than the back rounding. Keep your feet flexed. 5 deep breaths. Using your exhale to release tension out of your shoulders, out of your inner thighs. 1 more breath. Use your next in-breath to bring you back up to a seated position, crossing your legs for 5 more breaths. And an easy seat pose. Place your hands wherever is comfortable. Feel free to lie down as well if you would rather. But the main thing is, you're focusing on your breath. You're getting it into a steady, even rhythm. And your focus is with you. One more deep, deep breath in. When you exhale, sigh it out. We'll go for 1 more of those as well. Deep breath in, take the deepest breath you have taken today. Exhale out, biggest sigh you have done today. And wiggling the fingers, shoulders, opening the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Namaste.